So, I've got a little bit of peacekeeping action to catch up on, guys. I'm a month behind yous all. I'm a month behind you, Xboxers. Xboxers? Sounds kinda X-rated. Alright, total Windowfail coming here. Look at that. I've got to shoot it to get through this one, clearly.
Ultimate Windowfail.
He's gone.
So, even though I'm jumping ahead a little bit, guys, that's the only time I died in this game. Right off the bat, from the start. Windowfail, Treyarch again. Come on, guys! So, I've got my hands on a Peacekeeper finally. And the DLC as well. I played a bit of zombies last night, hence that little menu change there, guys. I've got a bad habit of forgetting to switch my analog sticks from, from tactical to default. Basically I play default in zombies for the knife, you know, but then when I'm playing multiplayer, I don't use panic knife or nothing like that. I never have. I find the advantage of being able to run, aim and crouch like instantly by using, just clicking that right analog stick, and sacrificing the, maybe having to press circle, you know, to knife somebody. It's not actually that big a sacrifice, guys. The gain of being able to maneuver quicker is better than panic knifing. But that's all about, you know, preference at the end of the day. So anyway, guys, back to the SMG here. The Peacekeeper, how does it feel? Last night I only got maybe a handful of games. There was a bit of connection issues over on the PS3 side. I was getting weird random chessboard screens popping up out of nowhere and I was getting kicked out of matches. So gave it a little bit of time to settle down and then I jump on, and or jumped on, if there's any jumped debaters out there. So here's a little bit of the stats on this thing anyway, right? The Peacekeeper, I'll talk about the stats and then I'll get to how I sort of manipulate and use them, you know? But it's basically how you're meant to use this gun anyway, so it's not by any means, this is the best class you can use, because they basically tell you, hey, this is an SMG meets an assault rifle, so play like that, you know? It comes in with, 4 hits to kill up close, and it's not exactly got the best of fire rates. It comes with a 700 RPM. If you put rapid fire on, you get 900 RPM, but you have to sacrifice to the range majorly. Maybe not too bad with this gun, because it's been given a sort of headed range towards further distance, you know. Like I said, 4 shots to kill up close, not so quick on its RPM, but you do have an added range length compared to the other SMGs. And this is all coming back to the, you know, the SMG meets an assault rifle I was talking about. You can move quick with this, it'll kill at a range like an assault rifle, but don't expect to be rushing around corners and owning like you did before, you know, with the Scorpion laser fire, or, you know, your PDWs with like the unlimited, what feels like an unlimited clip. Now I could go totally into more stats, but the thing is, I am more than aware that, yeah, there's already Peacekeeper guides out there on YouTube. I'm a month behind, I'm getting to correcting that. Yeah, that's another thing. So I'm going to be talking more about how I feel and how I use this gun from now on. So the iron sights, I love the iron sights, guys. I mean, the worst thing about the SMG iron sights is how obstructive they can be below the halfway point, you know, and the amount of times that I get owned by guys that are just crouching down, and I might not even see them before I'm aiming down the sights because the gun's in the way. But even worse, when I'm aiming down sights, I could be looking right at them, but because maybe down the barrel of the gun they're lying right there. And like the MP7, for example, they're not too bad sights, I'll give them that, but that little centre pin, you know, it's not tall enough to be able to see things that I want to see sometimes. So, you know, not having to run a red dot sight to see a full enemy instead of just the top half of an enemy, I get to save one of my pick 10 sort of slots, you know, and I can use that on something else, maybe save it up for an extra perk. By the way, perks I'm running here, not too important because I just slapped them together. I don't quite know this gun fully yet, but let's go through it. Right, quickfire style. Right, perk 1, hardline. Perk 2, toughness, scavenger. Perk 3, dexterity, attachments, laser sight, suppressor, fastman. Boom, fills all 10 of your 10 slot. I'm not saying this is the best class, like I said before, guys, because I've not learnt the gun yet, but it sure as hell did work for me. And the only thing really worth mentioning, other than like a usual setup that I would run normally, because toughness, scavenger, dexterity, fundamentally they are on all my classes now. I cannot use anything without them, unless I'm going for something unique, like maybe a sniper class or whatever. you know, assault rifle. If I'm switching things up, then I switch up my classes. But normally, if I'm playing for kills or playing for objectives, that's it. Toughness, scavenger, dexterity, every weapon. And yeah, like I said, the only thing worth mentioning really was I got rid of lightweight. Because it's an SMG that behaves like an assault rifle, you can use it like an assault rifle, and you've still got that speed boost if you're thinking like that, you know? So why not treat yourself with hardline? And attachments wise, quickly here, laser sight suppressor, fast mag. Again, another fundamental setup for any SMG, really, for me. So yeah guys, I've got the DLC, we've got some awesome Peacekeeper action, I'm catching up. Guides and tips ahoy!